Helps if I press the right thing. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, toaster ovens, microwaves, Apache helicopters, whatever it is you identify as, welcome in. Tonight, I am just doing a bit of random stuff, bit of this, bit of that. You know how it is, the wheeling dealing stuff. Yeah, I'm basically at the moment, I'm in the process of doing some tailoring profession quests. And then once we've done more of these profession quests, we'll get around to get on with some nitty gritty stuff. Bit of mount farming, bit of time walking. Time crying. I don't really like time walking, but we'll do it anyway because I need a couple of characters that need to get it done. I'll probably give up after the first, to be fair, but we'll see how we get on. You're more than welcome to join me, Suze, if you want to. Yeah, so we'll see how we get on. Oh god, that's bright. Gee. Right, what did I get to on this? At the moment, I am in the process of doing my inscription. What was it I needed? I needed some more parchment. So let's go and grab some more parchment. You and me both. You and me both, Suze. I'll be doing it on my shaman to start off with, which is a healer. So that could be fun. Something I don't usually do very often. Oh yes, this guy that gets the parchment, the trade coordinator. The expensive stuff, that is. I'll just take it up to 80 because I think it's 20 parchment needed for each of the crafts I've got to do. Right, now done that, I need to send across. Or go and buy it. Actually, I might just go and buy it. Just go and buy it if I've got enough gold on this. Might have enough gold. We'll have a look. Let's see if gold. Flying skills are very subpar today. In fact, what we've on it, sell some of these old craftables that I made. That one, and put these two on the auction house while we're having a look in the auction house. What we are after. Sell these quick. 7k each? I don't think so. That's a rip-off. We'll put them in for a little bit less. Might sell them then. But that's not what I came to the auction house for. I came for 10 rows in all. Yeah, do 5. Oh, actually, I can go out and vendor a couple of things. We can go and vendor a few more things. I'm just being lazy. I don't want to keep chopping and changing and going from one character to the other. I'm going to have to do a lot of that in a minute anyway, but while we don't have to, we will. We sell. What can we? Couldn't really sell those because I need those. Have to be defeatist and log over and get some gold, or just send the items over. We'll send the items over. Sod it. We'll send the items over. I'll be back with you in a minute, Mark. New shaker tonight. Come on. Come on. Bloody things doesn't want to load tonight. We need to send 2 of these across. Priest, and there's some there right next to use the iron. Did I craft stuff on this? No, I didn't make the leather items on this either, so I need to put some work orders in on the character. I'm going to join my... mute myself on Discord. All my people Discord chat. Right, let's go back on the priest, make a couple of pieces on the priest, and put some work orders in, and then log back over and send Mark back his gold. Right, 2 crafting orders for this character. I have to log over and send these back. I don't know what character. Oh, it's my hunter that logged the hunter to send them back to this character so I can hand them in for the quests. Trying to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Messing about. However, this is a lot of mucking about for one person to do because I like to do all professions across my account. And it can get a bit tedious trying to keep up with it all. Right, we'll wait here at this mailbox so I can grab the bits. So we'll log back over. No worries, Susie. Just give me a heads up when you're back and we can form a group then. Good evening, Steve. You're in the process of watching me just do profession quests at the minute, Steve. Nothing too exciting. No change there, mate. No change. Lots of load screens is what we're witnessing at the minute, is all I can say. This load screen seems to be taking forever tonight. Right, while we're on this character. Priest. End it then. Oh, lag. I'm being DC'd. Not sending. Let's try again. Game. Here we go. That's sussed it. Sorted it. Need to send 2 work orders for the demon hunter. Mail again. Come back to this character. All the professions. Let's get these done. Or have I done a profession quest on the hunter? Actually, I'll have to look when I go back over. Really not sure. Losing track. I'm too busy organising the old guild race. Or attempting to organise the guild race. These bloody professions start to get really expensive after a while. Put the knowledge points out while we're at it. Tailoring what we got. Tailoring that up. a long way off and finishing off tailoring. Done all the garment, craft stuff, needlework stuff done, textiles I need to work on, and tailoring mastery there for that section. We are a long way off of the inscription though. Oh, we can learn that, unlock that, and decide what we're going to do next. That's completed. That's completed. So yeah, we just have to start working on contracts and missives. I think we'll work towards first. That is that done. Right. Log on to the... What do we want next? We go back on to Warlock and try and do the enchanting profession quest quickly. Get the mail out the mailbox. I mean, lagging all of a sudden. I needed to make draconium rods, I think it was. Draconium room rods. We only need 2 of them. That in. Knowledge points, and we'll use those as well. Get them up. A long way off of this as well. I haven't even touched this pretty much. Hardly had any points gathered for the old enchanting because I don't do any chanting work orders or anything really, other than the occasional one for myself. Right, so that's that done. We need to go on to the demon hunter now. Got a feeling that I didn't hand in one of the quests when I was in the Emerald Dream as well for questions. I'll have to check that in a second. Finish off doing what we're doing first with all the logging in and the logging out malarkey. Right. I don't know how loud the music is coming through on stream, but it's quite loud in my ears, so I'm going to turn it down just a smidge. Right. Question question. Good evening. Good evening. I am doing all okay, Gemrexy. Pretty good. Pretty good. It's been a while since I've really got back. Since I really did any proper streaming. I've streamed for the past couple of nights. But I sort of had a break over the Christmas period into the new year, and then I got ill just after the new year, so I had to put it off a bit longer. So, but other than that, I've been feeling pretty good. Yeah, happy New Year to you too, mate. Yeah, yeah. Just after the New Year, I started feeling a bit funny. It was like, well, I'll say feeling a bit funny. I ended up in hospital and then came back, got out of that, and it was just plenty of bed rest and all that kind of stuff to worry about, really. So it was just a case of burning the candle at both ends. The immune system saying not having it, and sort of caught a load of like cold-like symptoms, and I was just dying. It was man flu. That's what I'm putting it down to, man flu. Thank you very much for the follow there, Grimmy Wow. Much appreciated. Welcome in. I'm not doing anything very interesting actually at the moment. I'm actually going through and trying to knock out some of my weekly profession quests across the account because I do all the professions. I'm falling a little bit behind with some of them. And then some of them I've completely finished off, got all the knowledge points for. This is one of the characters actually that's, I I think this is actually may have finished. I know it's still got a few things still to learn on level working, and I've still got 3 spare points there. We'll worry about that in a minute. Yeah, I tried to do all the professions across the account on one character or the other, but I'm falling a little bit behind with it all, so I've got to catch up a bit. It'll get done by end of the expansion, but we'll get there. Oh, nice one, mate. Nice one. Enjoy that mount. Are you planning on trying to push any higher, if possible? You love my content. Well, I'm glad someone does. It's nice to hear it. It's nice to hear it, Crimmy. Right. Oh, bugger it. How many got those? Am I actually going to have to go and buy some leather? I can't. Surely I don't need to buy leather. No, I've got leather. I haven't ticked the use the best quality stuff. What I don't have though, looking at that, is some ruined rife bark, and as I keep logging to and fro from every character to make certain things, and I think this is the last character I actually need to craft a couple of pieces on, I am going to buy them from the auction house and be lazy. This is why I end up with no gold, see? I have all the professions and don't take advantage of using them. Oh, these are expensive. We'll go for the cheap ones. We don't need the expensive ones. We'll go for the cheapest ones. Go and craft them, and then I've got to log back over to pick the items up to send them back to this character. All fun and games. Oh, I pushed the wrong button again. Pretty typical of me. Typical, typical, typical. I want to go down the bottom there. If your friends are free to help. I mean, you know, if it's a gearing issue and whatnot, or a confidence issue, or just wanting to do it with friends, I prefer to do all content with friends if I can help it. I don't particularly like joining pug runs, although I have had to do quite a bit of pugging early on in the season to get stuff done I wanted to get done, which then led me to be able to help most of my guild members, etc., into being able to get into keys and stuff. So definitely a help. Don't do that good on an 18 plus minus 17. I mean, you'll get there eventually, mate. 2021 IO is still not too bad. Not bad at all, mate. 2021. Anyone getting KSM at the moment is still pretty impressive. I know a lot of people don't see it as a win, or a lot of people have got, you know, very narrow-minded, because, you know, everybody experiences the content differently. Some people like to try and get 3,000 plus IO score, and some people are quite happy just to hit 2k and do other content. All depends on what you enjoy. I personally enjoy a bit of everything, although I have not done much in the way of PvP this particular expansion, but in the past I have. I tend to dabble in a little bit of this, a little bit of that, just to try to enjoy and be helpful. And then once I get time to play on my own, I go and do a bit of mount farming or whatever. So one day you'll attempt doing raids. I would say try out the LFR, but I don't like saying that to anybody, because LFR is an absolute nightmare, and it doesn't really give anybody a proper look into how raiding is all about. Normal mode is probably the best, but the trouble is, it's like anything in it. It's getting into a group that's willing to take you. When you see a lot of people queuing up nowadays, they're all a million item level, and, you know, get insta invited because they're going to be a carry or whatever. Yeah, LFR is so toxic, mate. It's just not worth your time and your energy. And then you wait, like, you can wait up to something like, you know, 40 to 40 minutes, sometimes even longer, just to get into one section of the raid, and then you just get toxicity and stuff. Yeah, it's just not worth it. Just not worth it. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be logging over. That's right. And collect these items that I've put in crafting orders so I can hand in the quest. I think I sent it to Hunter, or it was the Hunter that posted it. While I'm on the hunter, though, I need to double check that I have done the profession quests on this, and then we should be pretty much done once I send the items back. We can look into doing something a bit more interesting. I'd like to try my luck and see if they do a couple of mount runs if I haven't already done so on the warrior. I can't remember what I have and haven't done this week. It's been a bit of a chaotic few couple of days. Right, so collected those now. I've got to send them back to the demon hunter that I was just on so they can hand them in. But while we're on this character, check. Doesn't look like I've picked up the quest, so that probably means I haven't done them on this character. Up the quest. Got here. Right, Saxifrage. I've got the Saxifrage, so that's straight in. What's it going to ask me to craft, though? 10 standard healing potions. Will I have them as well? So we can that straight in. All good. Get the artisan metal off this character here. Don't know why I'm collecting it because I've got so much of it. It's not funny anymore. That's that. Those knowledge points go. There's some knowledge points there and some knowledge points there. Look at the herbalist. Finish off the decayed, and now we can just start working towards windswept. We finish off the botany, and we've got to start working on the bountiful harvest stuff. There's got 29 points to put in that, and we can move on to the last section of that. Ignore my bags, by the way. My bags are very, very chaotic, but they're all in. Everything's in its place, and I know where it all is. So it burns holes in people's retinas when they see some of this stuff that I have in my bags. I won't show you the my guild bank because I've got a GM only tab that only I can see. Well, my officers can see it, but they can't do anything with it, and it triggers people because it is messy as hell. Right, so this is that done. So I don't need to do any more profession quests on this. So let's go quickly over to the demon hunter and finish that off. And then we can have a look at doing some time walking or whatever. We have similar bags. Yeah, mine are just chaotic mess. Just a chaotic mess. I think I broke my Discord. Because I can't hear nobody on my Discord. There we go. So I couldn't hear anybody. I couldn't hear anybody. I mean, go for it. Go for it.
We were telling you that we've had enough of you. We want Sylvia.
Oh, right. Okay.
Bring Sylvia back.
Mhm.
We've been saying you're lying and all sorts to your stream.
Oh, well.
You said you like to do content with friends. We were like, well, that's a fucking lie.
I ain't got none there.
Can't pull out a group with just you.
I'm a one-man army, motherfucker.
Well, like when you were going on about like, yeah, Paul the Guildies and with their KSM is like, look, listen to him tooting his own fucking.
My guild members, for those that can hear them through the stream, I don't think I've got the Discord turned up very loud, so you probably can't hear them, but they're taking the piss.
Well, any doubt.
Right, Twitch stream me.
Solo any dungeon me.
Right, anyway, enough of that. Right, I'm waiting for one of my.
Completed it at level 10, mate.
I'm waiting.
22 years before it were even out. I fucking did that shit.
Completed it, mate. Completed it, mate. Right, I am going to get off of this character now. And I am going to go. I'm going to do a quick couple of mount runs on my warrior if I haven't already done them this week. I'm not 100% sure I have or haven't, so we'll have a little check.
4 days to do that shit.
And then I'm probably going to do a couple of keys and some time walking.
I'm not doing time walking. Time walking's for pussies.
Oh, I'm
I
doing.
still can't sign up for bleeding time walk.
I'm going to do time walking because I've got one of my fellow viewers that's interested in doing some. So when she returns, good old Susie.
Babe, my cup is empty.
My cup has run dry.
My cup is empty.
But I need coffee.
Right, let's have a look. See what I've done on this character this week. I'm not sure what I have. I have only done the raid, which I have not finished yet because I just want to kill Farak because I don't need anything else. So we will go to my garrison.
I definitely called him Jackson then.
Who had the death wish having a go at Shaz last night? I'm not sure. A lot of people tempted fate when being on Discord last night.
Who upset Shad? Everybody.
I was gonna say everybody.
We all do it deliberately.
Leaving me out of keys. And then the night before I get shouted at by an angry fucking Canadian.
He's just shouts at everybody, that dude.
Doesn't shout at me anymore because I've muted him.
Wow, I mean,
Well, no, I think I touched a nerve. Said I was more of a man than anybody in the Discord.
Yeah, I know. She went absolutely off the rails with that one.
And he blew his tap.
Blew his shit up. Have you gone and watched his stream yet? See what he's like.
nope.
Probably the only time he's ever blown his top, the big fucking version.
Yeah, enough of that. I'm streaming.
Oh, sorry.
Right.
Wait, why am I apologising? I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, it's not my stream.
That doesn't sound anything like me.
You apologetic? Never.
That's not right.
It's not my stream. I don't have to worry.
He's broken.
But right, we're going to have a quick look to see if the Void Talon portal is open. If it is open, I am going to cry because I've been looking for this for bloody years, and I do this on a semi-regular basis. But I'm too lazy to go and camp or fly around each zone trying to find the spawn point because it spawns and changes randomly, different zones.
Bloom and blood.
And then we will go fly up and quickly do the mythic skip or Hellfire Citadel. Some other quick one boss skip raids. See if we can get these last few mounts I need from the raids, or I have to go and actually do
I'm already going to tell you, you're not going to get them.
achievements.
Yeah,
I'm
skip all the pain, let's do some keys.
Skip all the pain and do some keys. Have you got any decent keys to do? Because these are sucky this week. Without having a decent healer and DPS that know how to hold back on the damage, it gets very rough very quickly.
That's a fair point. I think we did alright last night.
Oh, we did do all right last
I
night.
wouldn't fucking know.
Spread,
Why, Seth, where were you? Were you not there?
spread.
Did we leave you out?
Oh.
No
Am I
void,
serving you again?
no Void Talon at the minute. We'll have to come back and have another check later on if we get.
I can
5
serve
minutes.
each one on my Discord. I can't do it on yours.
But yes,
Let me get
Spring went and did a
violin.
24 after that, when everybody went to bed.
The violin round your head.
I'm not surprised Spring went and did 24 after that, after the clusterfuck of the ones that we were doing.
Yeah, he managed to do a
Fucking went into it, it's like,
24.
guys, if we're having, so do I need to get my pet out to interrupt? No, we'll be fine. If we're having to have a warlock interrupt for us when we've got 2 fucking warriors and a shaman and whatever else, it's like there's a serious problem. Fucking one pack in, I'm getting my fucking peck out. You get my pet out, you get
Because no one kicks,
fuck
yeah.
me. None of you are kicking anything, and I'm dying every 2 seconds for a fucking one shot.
Yes, Gem Rexy, the key fixes this week, obviously, after you hit 14 and
Key
above.
fixes are basically fuck everyone over repeatedly. takers and then dry hump their corpse into oblivion. That's what the affixes are. That's what it should say. That's all it should say. If
Yeah.
you wear cloth, get fucked. Done. That's it.
Yeah, from a 14 and above, you've got this lovely affix that the healers love, that absolutely love. And the reason why you struggle to find healers on these weeks is because it's bursting and bursting. Obviously, for every ad that you kill on the trash, yeah, every ad that you kill on the trash puts a stacking debuff on the party, and obviously for every ad it adds one stack. And if you get more than sort of 3 or 4 stacks, the healer can't cope, and everybody starts falling over because the dot damage is just too much. So you need the healers to be able to heal it. Not only that, you need the DPS to sort of wind their neck in a little bit and hold back once you get 3 or 4 stacks to sort of stop damage for a second, to let the stacks drop off before continuing on. On the higher keys, it gets, yeah, on higher keys it's difficult because of the pure size of packs that you pull. You've got to sort of try and stay alive while you're waiting for the stacking dot to drop off so you can continue doing damage. But yeah,
It's great fun to hear.
anything below a 14 is it's the same. It's just a free key pretty much. But anything above a 14, it starts to get a bit hairy. So your 17 Atal, it's not a bad key actually. Atal's not a bad key. You can take your time with Atal depending on the route the tank decides to take. But I like to make my healers and my DPS sweat, so I take them the worst possible way going. It's actually quicker going the way I go compared to some routes that some
I
run.
didn't think the way your route yesterday was particularly bad. I thought it was quite
It
good.
do- it-
It's a shit route.
It's not a great route for healers, but it's
Yeah.
quicker and it shaves loads of time off if you can get through it smoothly like we did, and then get to the final boss. If you do happen to have a wipe on the last boss for whatever reason, you've got an extra couple of minutes to play with. Right, let's go and do the last couple of bosses in Hellfire Citadel and see if we can get this epoxy mount to drop after all these hundreds and hundreds of attempts.
Okay, for reference, Shannon, yes, it does stay.
Right.
So, it's been so long since I've been in the position to do that, I just couldn't remember.
It's loot that I can't actually get anything, do anything with, so it's going to get vended. But come next expansion, we do these lovely mount runs. Every piece of gear will count towards the transmog tally. Finally, finally, finally. As long as you've got one of every armor type in your little campfire gang, the old war band.
Is that
Gosh.
next patch or next expansion?
Next, I don't know if all of the features to the war band is.
Warband's this next patch, isn't it? But
Yeah.
I don't know if all the
Warbands-
features to it are going to be unlocked, as it were, fully. Anyway, there's a few things that isn't coming in the next patch. Oh, well, I didn't get the mount, that's for sure.
Told you.
We are going to vend this crap, and then we're going to go out and go to the next raid, which is just up. Might even use the teleport, so I don't even have to leave then. Go to Everbloom and then fly up from there. Can you guess what raid I'm going to?
Shit one.
Black Rooks. Citadel, I think it's called. Citadel? Right.
Black Foundry, innit?
That's the one, Foundry, Blackrock Foundry.
I'm
Black
thinking
Rock,
of
Black Rook, Black Rock.
Black Rook.
Was not doing Black Rock Gold.
it might be.
I might be.
Silhouette?
I might be. Yeah, have I told you I could solo it? Yeah. See this
I realise
dungeon?
I
I've
realise
completed
it's
it, mate.
quiet, but you know,
See this dungeon? I've completed it, mate.
he's very modest about
Me, modest? Never.
it.
Well, as I'm near the portal spawn points on the map, I might as well quickly have a look to see if just so happens that the Void Talon portal's up. I can't see it. I would see it in the distance. It's not hard to miss, apparently, when you do see it. Can't say I can confirm nor deny that because I've never seen it, obviously. I don't have the bloody mount. And I'm point blank refuse to pay these gold sellers and these.
He's lying again. He's done it twice.
I've done it twice in my whole WoW career. I bought some gold off the Chinese vendor back in the day. They were a plague and a half back in the old vanilla. No.
I remember the first Whisper I ever got was from a gold cell when I first started playing. I didn't know what was going on. As I say, that was even back when I didn't even know what a Whisper was at the start with.
You would have shouted life if you didn't know what whispers were, man. No one calls at birthday parties a second.
I was wondering why I was so small. I've got a debuff. My trans. No, I'm even smaller than that. I was like, I'm running around smaller than a gnome. Because I got the my transporter malfunctioned and left a debuff on me that made me shrink.
Yeah, I was leveling a gnome and got up to Ironforge, and as soon as I walked into Ironforge, got whispered by a gold seller.
That is very true, Susie. You never know what might happen with the snowstorm. It's always better be safe than sorry and well prepared. I'm just in the process of doing a quick couple of mount runs, Suze, and then we can do some time walking. Going to attempt to heal on my shaman. Or watch everybody kill everything and just run through and loot everything when everybody is doing all the work. Which is what usually happens in time walking. Just here as a token healer. I'm not here to do actually healing. My guildmates will attend. Will tell you that. Right, let's see if we can get this clef hoof, armored clef hoof in it from last bosses. Got everything but the mount again by the looks of it. We got the black hand weapon mace thing, a load of 50 gold tokens, which we can vendor. We will go now to New Dalaran and go and have a quick crack at Nighthold. Playing screen roulette currently with constantly reloading screens because I'm using all the quick teleports, and now I'm going to use the warrior travel system from Legion. More quick and simple, lots of loading screens again. Oh, it's very bright. Jump down from our class hall to Suramar. Use the teleport network in Suramar to go to the raid. All the things, all what happens when you main one character over everything else and you do hundreds of days worth of content on that one character every expansion. You unlock everything on one character and then cry because you can't do none of it across the account. Hopefully, next expansion, that's all changing. Blizzard stick to their word. So all my efforts will not be in vain. However, I did read that it only apply all the account-wide stuff's only going to apply to the current content for the expansion. But I mean, it's a start. It's a start.
I can't see anyone.
Small wins are still wins, nonetheless.
What your missus says.
Yep, she's showing. Yep.
Didn't realise they were only doing it for current content though.
That's to start off with anyway, because obviously it's all they've planned it for one piece of content because they can do it with the newer stuff because it's there ready and waiting. They've prepared it all for it. It's all to do with the way the war bands are working or something. I'm not a tech wizard. I don't understand it because I don't really worry about it. But I did read that it was only going to be initially for the new content, account-wide unlock stuff. Well, they have introduced a few account-wide stuff because they unlocked Siege of Orgrimmar, didn't they, with the scroll portal thing that allows you to skip to the last boss, and you can do that on any character.
A lot of campaigns can be done. That can be done too.
Mm. Yeah. So they have started it. It has been an ongoing fight for Blizzard. Everybody wants to be able to do the content once on one character and then be able to just go and do it on.
Your alts, do you?
No, that's it.
Once you've done the content, you want to be able to play your alts the way you want to play your alts.
Exactly. Don't want to have to redo a storyline 1,500 times. I mean, some people do, but I don't particularly want to. I do it because I have to.
People that enjoy doing that need sections.
I mean, there is gold to be made and stuff like that, but it's just not worth it. It's such a time sink. I understand that Blizzard want you just to play the game and do the content, but that's the reason why a lot of people are put off from doing the content, is knowing that if they get fed up of playing one particular character or another, then they have to do it all over again from scratch on another one. Yeah, it's just very off-putting.
Is that next to the kid? I need to buy them Brian.
Right, we're gonna have to wait for the RP. This says there's another 50 seconds of RP to Alessandra doing a
I don't use any of them.
big "I will kill you, get out of my tower" scenario. We go and kill old Goldrak, Goldan even, sorry, and then the Shade of Illidan. I do have one of the mounts from this place, but I need the other one, which is actually the heroic drop one. But I have been told, it has been confirmed, that they both drop from Mythic, so can only hope. Which I will cry about is if I get the red one again, because I already have the red one.
If you get it, invite me to the group and I'll come and take it.
Only it worked that way.
Yeah,
I am a bit annoyed though if you do get a mount that you already have when you're doing this old content that you can't just pass it on to somebody.
Yeah.
I mean, I know you can if they're grouped, but I mean,
It should just. It should. The other option, which I think is that's probably a better one, instead of being able to pass it on, is if you've already got it, it gives you one of the time-bound Corsairs, and it gives you just another random one.
that would be better, yeah.
Yeah. Or cage it like the pets so you can sell them.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, that'd be good, isn't it? Actually, yeah.
I mean, it might bring the price of the mounts down a little bit on the auction house, knowing that everybody can go and get it.
Yeah.
More people would go and farm for them. Right. On, we'll go out this door. Go to the palace. Know which one it is. See it? Oh, Font of Night, not the palace. Font of Night.
Bet's sake.
No, I'm gonna get blown off the platform. Goldan finished off, and we've got to wait for the half of the fight now. Shade of Illidan spawns, and then he's going to give me the mount because I deserve it.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Well, you deserve something.
Slap in the face with a wet fish.
Ooh,
Don't,
fucking finally. Shit me.
don't make me get my wet fish transmog out.
Look what I finally got
Yes,
out of an
big fish.
expedition pack.
Whip it out, big boy.
Oh, took long enough, Shannon.
Right on the
No.
forehead.
Bastard. I just sold my junk for 1.3k.
I know them treasures and them piles of crap on the floor are definitely worth doing, especially if you're out farming.
Doing it flying around, doing obviously the star tackle boxes and the expedition pack.
Hmm.
And yeah, I literally just sold all the crap for
I didn't get the mount. Surprise, surprise.
1,796 gold. 1.8k. Dude.
I've got a tank moaning that he's tanking.
Got a tank moaning that he's tanking.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what he was getting at with that.
Okay. Do you not want to tank?
I'm not too sure. I'm aware that I'm actually tanking at least 3 of the mobs in the dungeon though.
Oh, right. Well, maybe that's what he was trying to say. He's moaning that you're tanking and
Well, I am
he's not.
He's fucking shit.
Right, we're gonna
Oh,
go back.
don't leave me being shit.
Gonna jump off of here,
Yeah.
and we're going to land. 'Cause we're doing warrior things. Warrior power.
It's behind the big
Run out of this. Run out of this raid. Kill this boss since we're down here now.
I'm so fucking gonna die. No.
Welcome in raiders. Welcome in Wochi. Hello, hello, hello. I am in the process of just doing some quick mount runs, so I have not succeeded in any of the mount runs that I've done just of yet, but we will keep going.
We did tell him he wouldn't, but he doesn't listen.
At least you get another year to try and fail again. Love rockets, yeah.
I mean, yeah, the love rocket is around the corner, so I've got 30 tries a day for 14 days of the year, and still not loot that boxy mount. We'll worry about that when it comes to it.
Look at that. Can solo when he doesn't go in, killing a boss by himself, but can't loot a love rocket.
Yep.
Ah,
Thank you very much for the follow, Dillasan.
some things you can't just one pop through.
There is lots of things we can't loot when we want them to. I mean, I did have over 1,300 confirmed kills of the Lich King on HC on my account. And luckily, I own Invincible's Reigns finally, thanks to the Timewalking event for the Lich King.
What is this tank fucking doing?
Only took me 14 kills of to get Mimron's head and Invincible's Reigns, which I was pretty impressed with.
Drink it. Yeah. Pretty drink it.
We are going to go and have a quick look on Argus.
Freaking silence.
See if the rares are up on Argus that we need for the 2 mounts that are there while we're in Legion content. And then we will be logging over to the Shaman to pretend to do some healing for half hour or so while we do some time walking.
2 times as much damage as everybody else so far in this group.
Did you forget I've got a phoenix, I think?
I did forget that, maybe, possibly. Is he asleep? Was he awake?
He's due to be fed.
How is he? Might be a case of getting him fed, then we try and do one straight after, immediately after.
I mean, he never feeds on time anyway. He's a lazy fucker and doesn't wake up.
I'm freaking stunned.
Perks of being a warrior, this, boys and girls. Perks of being a warrior. You get to use all of the teleports, all of the portals to the heavens. Let's go.
Many deals.
Sand again.
Get good.
Can we interrupt the cast, please?
But we want to go back down to Dalaran. So, up, down, left, right, in, out, shake it all about. How was everybody tonight anyway? Everybody been good? Did you have fun in the raid? I was unfortunately incapacitated, so I couldn't join or sign up for the raid tonight, but I hopefully we'll be able to join another Dungeon Dojo raid sometime in the near future. Oh, I have... Oh, it was bugging out then. It was making me fall through the ship. Interesting. Hill Team 6 triumphed. Good. Good. Dax. You're doing a time walking now for the badges. Yeah. So unfortunately, I'm going to show you something here, Jim Rexy. See, this is my list. I'm using an add-on called Autoholic, so it shows me what characters got what. But I'm currently sitting on a total of 22,000 time walking badges on my account. 14,500 of those are on this one character. I own everything there is to own off of every vendor, so I have all the mounts, all the transmogs, everything. It's what happens when you play too much. You don't have a life. Yeah, you don't have a life, and you play too much, and you just want to loot all the things.
I'm in Everbloom, and I'm not shitting you. The tank is tanking him right next to the water.
Tanking what next?
The
Yeah,
tree
that-
boss.
Oh, the boss. Oh,
Yep.
Interesting place to tank it, I guess.
Retarded was what I was thinking.
Very interesting place to tank it, especially where that's where all the spores spawn.
Isn't that where everything spawns?
Yeah.
Every
No.
single one of those routes turned into an ad. We had 6 just as that boss died.
Not a good plan.
I mean, especially if you don't want him to phase and you want him to take extra damage.
We're
Yeah.
skipping the flowers on the way out.
Yeah, they do. What level of key are you doing?
In fairness, it's only a 2, but
Oh, right. Well, I'm gonna say there's so much percentage in there, it doesn't matter. Oh, one of the rares is up for potential mount. Let's go kill it. This way. Sense of direction. Oh. Viper wants his 21 Wade Crest mana done.
You're too busy being a fanny.
Too busy being a fanny. I'm just popular. Everybody wants my help. No worries, Wochi. Have fun, mate. And thank you for the raid again. Have a good evening. I am starting to feel a bit better. I'm still a little bit nasally, but other than that, I'm pretty good, to be fair. Caught up on sleep, at least. That's the main thing, I guess. Where the hell did that come from? Right, Priscilla, you're going to give me this the bile tooth gnasher mount that I've been longing for all this time? No, you're not. You're just gonna laugh in my face. Appreciated.
Beb.
Right, there is one more rare that I potentially get a mount from on this in this zone, so I'm going to run over and do that. Then we're going to get around to doing some other content. Time walking or some keys. Tease everybody by saying both, see, so then nobody really knows what I'm going to do. I don't even know what key I've got on this. What key did I get on the Everbloom? I can't remember now. Oh no, that's right. Got to save my key because Montra wants it. He's not online tonight at the moment, so I have to wait. Save it. I've got a Rise 20.
Ball.
You've got full. Yeah, he wants that as well because he needs both halves for the portal. The only portal he's missing.
Yeah, misses.
I think this rares up. Doesn't look like it. It is not because it usually spawns here on this circle. We will teleport back. Oh. We will teleport back. You haven't done keys in about 6 months, Susie. Oh, well, you wouldn't want to do the keys that we're about to do if I do them because they're like really, really high and really, really sucky. I've really enjoyed doing keys this season, just not enjoyed doing them with full guild groups because we tend to fall apart when I say a 20 key. You got to 445 item level. You're getting there, considering you haven't had a lot of chance to play much. Right. I might have to put a rain check on the time walking for the minute, Susie. That's just, it depends if I've got a full guild group capable. We don't have a healer though. Unless Shannon's going to heal.
Let me finish this key and then I'll come on.
Heal what? A 21?
You're gonna start healing 20s, mate?
No, what time walking you just said.
I said we're going to put time walking on the back burner for a minute. Means I have to pick a healer.
Never ask.
I'll come as DPS and I'll switch over when you're ready. I'm just trying to get
I'll
this-
ask Hyper if he wants to do it first. I think he's found a group to do it now. Got a group sick waiting. Is that a sick group waiting or you got sick of waiting?
Sick of waiting.
I think it's meant to be sick of waiting.
Well, my Phoenix affix is waking up anyway. After being in bed.
So what you're saying is go and do some time walking quick then.
Yeah.
Alright, Susie, we can do time walking if you're online. I'm going to log over now. We'll get some quick dungeons in. I'm being so undecisive tonight. Ew, I didn't transmog my legs on my shaman. think I got 4 set on the Shaman finally as well, actually. Not that that makes a lot of difference in time walking anyway. But when it wants to load. Oh, I'm in front of my vault. Does that mean I haven't taken a vault? Oh no, I haven't taken a vault. Surprised that I was in front of my vault. Right. Quickly grab the quest then for the old time walking. Does anyone else want to come time walking?
It still won't let me queue up. I'm assuming it's because of.
What level are you going to be?
I think it's usually says on the calendar. Hang on, time walking, level 30 or above. It says for this time walking event.
Can I get the time walking quest?
You can only get the time walking quest if you're max level.
Yeah, I'll come anyway.
But it's the XP gains are really good.
Yeah, no, I'll come.
What character you on?
I am on
Sesha.
Sesha.
Fuck off, tank.
You don't need to go anywhere, Susie. I will queue us in a minute.
It says you can't. It's cross faction.
Ah,
You
we
know,
had this trouble yesterday, didn't we?
Yeah.
Oh, hang on then. We can. What I'll do is if I'll give lead to Spawn, my friend Joe. I will leave the party and I'll log over to my Horde Shaman that I can heal with.
I'm an alliance though, so it's not gonna make a difference.
Oh, of course.
didn't know that you do it cross faction.
No.
It won't let you queue up in a dungeon finder.
Alright, okay. Well,
I'll take Susie.
yeah, I'm gonna say that's fine.
It is all good. I keep forgetting that is a thing.
I thought this sorted
It
that
pops
now.
up in the chat.
Yeah, I
I
know.
thought this sorted that so that you could.
It's the queued instances that it doesn't allow. You can group up and do like time keys with each faction, can't you? But you can't do the queued stuff, which is. So I think it's the same thing applies to call it
Are you
heroic
for real?
dungeons and stuff as well. I think you can't do heroic dungeons and stuff. Right, we'll up and do some. Do you need the quest, Susie? Have you got the quest?
Yes, I have the quest.
Right, okay.
I need to move before Farak blows me away.
Oh, you're down near the encampment.
Yes.
Says we've got about a minute queue time, which isn't. Cool. We got to transmog those legs. Nope, wrong mount. Can't be Can't be looking.
This tank has just pulled the mage boss without clearing the area.
Yeah, but it's a 2, so that's fun.
It's principle though, isn't it? It's still supposed to do it fucking properly.
Supposed to. This would be interesting to see if this tank knows the shortcuts dungeon. Why am I still mad? Chain lightning, chain lightning. Lightning everywhere. Go. Boss time. Don't worry, Susie, I won't let you die. I'll try not to let you die. It's more the case of. It's like to see chain lightning going off as I'm healing and topping the meters. I got an achievement. Gonna skip round, or is he going back on him? Going back on him. A long way round. Not an issue. May not know the shortcuts. I am, however, going to put a mark on his head so I can see him. Charging off ahead, pulling everything. Demon Hunter tank problems is what that is.
Orgrimmar is such a better city than anything the fucking Alliance have. It really is.
I prefer the old Orgrimmar before the Cataclysm.
Oh, before they did the divide down the middle and everything.
I do not agree with you one bit. I hate Orgrimmar. It's the worst capital city in the game.
No.
Yeah, it certainly is. It's ugly.
Undercity is worse.
I agree.
Actually, yeah, you're right there. Undercity is worse. That Undercity, I actually get completely lost in.
I can never find my way around in that place.
Undercity's awesome.
Because everything looks the fucking same, that's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
You're literally just going around in circles in there.
Yep. And it all looks the same. You don't know which way you need to go. Bullshit.
I just don't like mud huts.
Fucking racist.
I wouldn't say I was racist.
That's how bad it was. We didn't even 3-star fucking 2.
Sounds like a healer problem.
Sounds like a fucking useless tank. He was trying to run up a wall so he could avoid half the fucking one of the gauntlets. So he heroic leaped up there, but none of us could get up there.
Oh, it was a warrior, so he's giving warrior tanks a bad name. Gotcha.
Yep.
Dude, what the fuck?
Uh-oh. Might pull the big dude here. Pull the big
Yes, we did.
tank. Would be so kind to take the healer aggro. Thank you.
95k overall. That's too bad.
Surprised he hasn't pulled it into the boss.
Why would you do that?
Because demon hunters usually pull everything in sight and just go pew pew and then laugh when everybody else falls over and they stay alive.
Fair point.
I mean, say it's a demon hunter tank thing, it's not just a demon hunter tank thing. It's a tank mentality, full stop, in this expansion.
Yeah. Every tank.
Not talking from experience or anything. Guessing the tank's gone a different way. I got silenced because I got charged by the rhino. Applied my being buffs to myself.
Oh, you know what I can do in after this next key? Spam the crap out of guild chat with achievements. It's a new character, isn't it?
Oh, using all the maps.
Yeah. It just dawned on me. I haven't done it. Where's the stone? Here it is.
Where are you on? What character you on, Mark?
New monk I made this morning.
Okay.
I can't pronounce them.
If you need any of this gear I'm getting, Susie,
sent me
just
already,
say and I'll
yeah,
trade it to you.
Yeah, I boosted it. I think that's why I can't do.
Probably not
time walking.
worth much to you, but
I think I can't do time walking until tomorrow because of the
I'm walking.
legacy issue.
Join as a group. The shaman, sorry, the warlock decided to stay. Half a group. If you want to carry on doing what you're doing, Suze, just click on your right click on your right and then click teleport out of the dungeon to carry on whatever you was doing while you're waiting for you to
I
pop.
can do world quests while I'm out there like that.
Yep, yep.
Yeah, you can do anything.
Just right click, as I say, right click on your eye in the bottom of the screen, and then it'll give you the option to teleport out of the dungeon. Just do that.
Oh, okay, cool. It's
Waiting.
been a long time.
We say that and the queue pops.
Yeah. Okay, looks like a DPS is not paying attention.
Why doesn't it?
That is nothing good.
It's always usually the tank or the healer, to be fair. Usually the DPS will wait on it. Nope, not this time. Try again then, shall we? I don't mind as long as we don't get what's that? Forge of Souls. That's the only dungeon I really detest. This one's quite a long one.
Oh, we love it.
Hanging about this tank too. We have a tank that gives 0 hits. He's literally just pulling everything. We like to see. However, it needs to give me a second to catch up with it. No, he really doesn't care. He's gone. He's off again. Nearly died there. He doesn't care.
Portuguese.
Mm-hmm.
What twag easy?
And he's rocking the old Mage Tower transmog, so he at least knows how to play one of the warrior specs at a reasonable level. Might not necessarily be perfection, but seems to be holding his own at the moment.
I cannot seem to do it on my hunter.
I can't do it Mage Tower myself. I've tried and failed so many times.
My son did it when before the level squish and stuff, and he's like, "It's so easy."
Mm-hmm. Right, Warrior's absolutely dominating on the old damage meter. No one's died from my healing as of yet, Steve. It's still too early to tell, mate. Still too early to tell. As it's time walking, it's not likely to happen. Well, I say not likely to happen. It depends on the tank if he goes over the top of the pools. To be oh, and he's going to casually just stop to mine. Okay.
That's hilarious.
Are you pulling it all,
Apparently
or
I'm just casually doing 140k DPS. I'm liking this. I'm liking playing this.
to say don't try and run off? They won't follow all the way up. I mean, I'm not having to do much in the way of healing at the minute. Yet. Focusing target, the tank, and then pop a few heals, and then everything's dead. Not even getting a chance to cast any instant casts either. Comes to DPS. Pulling it all to the boss. Gonna go all the way to the boss. I believe he is. He's pulling the boss. Drop a totem. Chain healing. And then we will help Corrupt. Chain lightning. Got the boss up. Like I'm winning all the loot in a minute. Getting random, lots of random greens. It's a random, Steve. We just queued up in the time walking, looking for group queue. But he's as mad as a hatter, just like me, when it comes to playing prop warrior. Just doesn't care. He's just pressing W and expecting people to catch up. Again, it just sounds just like me. boss. When you go and pull everything as quick as he's pulling it, the dungeon doesn't take long at all.
This is the one where we have to hide behind the pillars.
Pillars,
right?
yeah. When he turns into starts turning into the big Goliath-looking thing. So hide now. The warrior's not going to bother. He's just going to. I don't know if this actually does any damage anymore. Guess we'll see if the warrior's health gets chunked. Took a little bit of damage, but special. Go again. Look, there we go. Get another insta queue then. You said they wanted to go again. What's this number? This will be number 3 now, won't it? That we're going into. So that
Yep.
leaves us 2 more after. Hopefully, it gives us something nice, like a nice little trinket or a nice little weapon from our. Well, that's what I want
Yeah.
anyway. Something
I need
like that.
trinket. I'm still in 436 trinket.
What he was doing there, but he was just constantly losing health, even in combat already. You might want to spell reflect that, mate.
He just kept running.
He is. He's just, as I said, he's just zero fucks given. Basically, he's just going for it. I'm silenced now. He's gonna have to pay attention. How much is he gonna pull? Is he gonna put it all over to the boss? He is actually waiting though this time for everybody to get in. Oh, this is fun.
And he pulled more.
Yep. We can kill the clerics first and stand a better chance of staying alive. Should be easy now. Stabilize everybody for their health. Fresh fire dot on the boss there. This isn't healing, this is pressing 3 buttons. I'll literally just have to press Riptide and then fly it to somebody else and then just chain heal. That is it. And the occasional throw a earth shield at the tank. He really doesn't care, this tank. Jesus Christ. And he's going on to the boss with it as well. Jesus. I'm going to pop hero here. I am out of mana. I don't know how I'm out of mana.
I finished on 116k DPS from that one.
Bad, mate.
And that's only 439 item level.
All the achieve. Apparently all the loot as well, which I don't need. I have
Sorry,
to.
the phone rang.
No worries. You may have to dismiss your pet before you jump down. Remember, otherwise it runs. Oh, mine doesn't matter. This. Like he decided to log on tonight and goes, "We're just going to do some keys, not keys, some time walking, and we're just going to run them within 5 minutes of each other."
Yeah, I know.
I do believe you must have been watching my stream, Steve, to see how you're supposed to tank as a warrior. That's what it is. Just press W, give no care for no one else, and just everything. It's actually doing loads of damage for a tank as well. I wonder what gear he's actually. Oh, I see. He's only level 30. Oh no, he's level 70. Just got DPS trinkets on and loads of crit. Uh,
What's he doing? Where's he going? What's up there?
he jumped and fell to his death.
Oops.
Coming back the long way. Nope, he's coming the long way. He's I don't know which way he's going. We are stuck until he gets back here.
He's dying.
Dead before. Don't. There we go. Silly sausage. I see what he was trying to do, but he just couldn't quite make it through to get back to us. He was just going to run through and come through the other way, so we didn't have to run all the way around. But oh, what the hell did I just? Oh, I've recalled items. Wrong button is what that was. It was the wrong button. Dude, you're gonna have to slow down a little bit. This trash does actually hurt. Silence people constantly.
So it's the silence and stuns that's the problem.
Mm-hmm. A little bit slow to purge him as well. Pull it to the boss again. I'm trying to catch you up, mate. Doing my best. I'll watch for the brown crystals rightly. Do-do-do-do. I say you might have missed them, mate, but we didn't. We fell down right on top of their heads. I'll pull them three. Nope, we three.
Oops.
It was bound to happen. Usually people just pull it because those things. Please tell me he's not going to activate all your whilst we've got both these mobs.
Probably.
He's about to.
I say, does anything he's done so far say he's going to hold back?
No, it doesn't. Oh shit! I got stunned just as I was about to drop my totem. Right. Remember to jump. To lose your deep. Oh, we pulled the other one now as well. Oh, crap. Can't jump if I'm rooted.
He usually gets about 3 and then you have to jump straight away.
We did it. Bit of a nutcase, but we did. 2 more. Thank you, I'm not the lead. Tank's the lead. quick, quick. Oh, I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it was. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. Oh well.
You just got in there. What?
Yeah, we just got into the
Nexus.
Forge of Souls.
Forge of Souls. Is that the same? Yeah.
What's wrong with Forge of Souls? It's a great dungeon. It's
Yeah,
Pit of
it's-
Sauron that sucks.
I would take Pit of Sauron over this dungeon.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only because of the one boss in this whole dungeon, or two bosses in this dungeon are shit. You got the one in the middle where you have to
He's easy. Just
stand on top. Yeah, but
Rojam.
and then you've got the
other
last
boss
boss.
sucks a little bit if you're
Yeah, the last boss is
Devour.
horrible.
Then you're healing, isn't you?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So as long as your healer's on it, it's fine.
Well, this will be my only test, I guess. So, see. However, we do have a demon hunter now in the group, so stuff will melt. We'll have to look after him a little bit though, because demon hunters do a lot of damage in time walking, but they take a hell of a lot of damage as well to go with it.
You need to res people as well, otherwise you've got to walk from the start, right back from the start.
Mm-hmm.
As we found out yesterday.
Yep.
Much to my disgust.
What the hell hit me?
It's these
Train.
casts that are going off. I was trying to interrupt them, but they weren't having any of it. A lot of damage in this dungeon. As I said, this is probably the only one that's gonna really actually make me have to heal rather than doing any damage. Pay attention to who's low and who needs a dispel, etc. This tank is still insisting on pulling it like it's doesn't matter.
Oh, yours is doing the same.
Yeah, I've got
I'll just run from the start.
I've got a
To the
protect.
boss.
Okay, we got a protection warrior. He's
Hey man, they're all fucking casters. It's fun.
yeah. Well, I've been struggling to keep up with him because he's not only is he charging off ahead, but then he's heroic leaping and then charging even
Yeah,
further.
That's exactly what this warrior's doing in here. The problem is we're fighting bronzemen, and every fucking so often a pack of mobs walk around the corner and start fucking casting.
Casting again, yeah.
I mean, nobody's died, and they are dying, so I suppose it might be a tactic that actually works, I guess.
Said it just depends if the healer's on board with it and paying attention more than anything. I just know this is a shit dungeon, so I don't like healing it. I'm not gonna lie. I would What are you doing? Just gone in and pulled Bron. What's his face? Alright, we'll just drop the heals instantly. If you stand on top of the boss, Susie, we won't get feared as quite as easy. You didn't know that is. Might remember.
Nope.
You know. He does a swirling souls thing in a minute, and you're caught in the middle of the storm. You tend to get feared. Probably going to be me that gets feared. To be pick on some random. Feared the tank. Okay, hope we got away with that. Got a brand new bag.
Oh shit! Down the edge I go.
Oops. I don't know if I can get you or not.
Yeah, I don't think so. It says release. I'm way down.
I'll release and start running back slowly then, I guess. His tank's not going to wait, so I'll just keep going with them. I think he cleared literally every mob there was to be cleared, so we should be good anyway.
This is gonna take forever.
I don't know if you knew, Mr. Tank, but these actually hurt these wardens. Gonna wait? I think he's waiting. Yeah, he's waiting. I think he realizes he needs all the damage we can get to get through this boss. Run! I can see a little dot on the map. I can see a little dot on the map. I think he also pulled the ghost that's patrol, so you should be able to get past and back in the corridor easy enough.
I'm getting there.
He realizes that we need everything we can get though. Boss is stupid.
And I have no speed things that I can use.
Thing is, have you got your pets out?
Yes. Okay, that was pretty easy.
I think help I just dropped every cooldown I had, including hero. We just zerged it.
Yeah, give me just a minute. I gotta put the dog's food down.
Boris.
Alright, I'm back.
Thank again, because this is the dungeon where he's just going to press W again. Quite literally.
Yes, I see that.
wait for the boss, or is he carry on going round? Carry on going. Oh, that's dirty. Hurts.
There. No, you even fucking know it.
Wasn't expecting the warrior to keep going like that. Well, I mean, I should have expected it, but I wasn't. Here comes the boss. We're gonna boss now. Oh. I think this. I think the warrior's just trying to get all the achievements under the sun.
In the fastest time possible.
Yeah. We seem to just keep. Well, I mean, I haven't obviously got any achievements on this character, so he's just blasting through.
Anyone want to come and heal normal? HC. Hey, raid rather.
Oh my
Normal.
Christ! What is he doing?
Oh, mate, I don't have a healer.
Yeah, we need healer. 2 healers.
Going up with that, Fred?
No.
In the last. I think this is my last.
DK.
I think this is the last time. What can I need? I can go in after.
Yes, we're doing
Number 5, isn't it?
4 on 5.
Yeah, yeah.
4 on 4
I
5.
might make this. Turn it into a healer. I'm not decided.
What that is he doing?
Oh dear lord.
He's gonna have to pop a cooldown. Stabilized now, I think, almost. Let's kill the boss and then I won't have to heal so much. He just doesn't care. Look at him. Oh my god. Gonna now run through the whole of the gauntlet. Pull everything. Oh no, he's not. He's not. He's being conservative with this gauntlet. I don't know why. I know he's decided he's gonna run through and drop a heal totem down. Put some heals on the tanks and get him bullied. Try a few quick chain lightnings in there just to get damage on the board. It's feared.
You battle healing, Adam. You got like full DPS out of it, or
I'm just using a. I can't remember which. There's 2 different Mythic Plus builds, and I can't remember which one I've picked. Might be that it's not definitely not the battle one though. I think I picked the more healing concentrated one because obviously trying to relearn to heal.
Yeah, there's the I can't remember what they call it, but there's the focused healing one. Well, not focused, the group healing one, isn't there?
Yeah.
Which is like very healing focused, and you can really that one target, and then or 3 or 4 others.
Yeah.
And then there's the battle hero, which is just you basically build Maelstrom with your damage.
Yep.
And then you use your Maelstrom just to throw out healing constantly. 3 empowered healing spells.
Oh, one thing, I'm making this DK panicked. I've got in the group. I'm just throwing one heal, then just one chain heal, then then just chain lightning, refreshment, fire dot, chain lightning. Oh, gonna run away. I'll throw a heal on the DK first though. So requires me to tank run down the stairs. Trying to run in a circle at the top. Sugar. I purged off it. Still trying to learn what can be purged, what can't be purged. Just pressing the purify spirit button and hoping for the best to be.
Better than a curse.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, not that helpful.
I meant to purify spirit. I'll say purge for anything that can be got rid of. I know what I mean. If nobody else does, it's all good. It's all good. Where's he going? He's going right here. Gonna get the patrol. Dude, you are chancing your arm thinking everybody's gonna get round here without pulling stuff. Oh, here we go.
And I'm asleep.
Yep. Throw some heals down. Oh, don't release. Don't release. No. Done. I can't do nothing. Gonna pull them. Probably res. I'll end up pulling. No, I'm gonna have to move. Don't release. Still get you. Don't release. Okay. At least he's waited. He's not one of these tool bags that just literally just goes, I'm gonna just go. I'll let them catch up. He knew that I was going to pull, so he waited and then moved forward so that I wouldn't pull. Let me get the heal off, so that's at least something. The res up, I mean. However, don't they come? It's alright. It's all good. It's all good. Meow. Go on, I'll just pop everything. Supposed to hide. Don't need to. Right, well that's that done then. We can leave the group now, Suze.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Give the instance. I feel bad. Well, I don't feel bad. Done my 5. I'm out.
Yeah. I gotta eat. Snow and the wind is picking up.
Don't forget to go and hand in your time walking badge token quest thing, the frigid shard or whatever it is, in
Yes. Where's it at now?
Old Dalaran. So
Yeah, North
Old
Ren.
Dalaran. Stormwind it is. Gotta sort through everything I got too. Thank you very much for the run.
No worries, Susie. Quest and get. For my loot spec is set to heals. No worries, Susie. Nothing worse than having an echo. Right, did I say get my resto? I mean resto spec. That cash is there. What do we get? We got the shield with leech. Bloody typical because I don't actually need a shield. But I'd keep it in my bag because I've got leech when I get a single-handed weapon, which probably can just craft one to be fair. Put it on. So it's in the bag for safekeeping for later. Lots of greens. I need to turn on all the things out on really, so I don't have to keep vending everything over to another character.
You know you don't want to do that. That's a dangerous thing to do.
You're right. I don't want to do that. That's why I vendor it. Items in my bag. Ah, right. Okay. Got the heroic legs. That's why they're there. They're 2 pairs of legs. They are. Cool. Sell everything in the bags. None of it's going to be any good for me now. The only thing I do need actually is shoulders. Timewalking stuff's not going to be very good anyway. Greens for now. We'll send them over to my banking. Distribute them back later on if necessary. Right, let's go and hand in this frigid shard and then we figure out what's next on the agenda. Cannon's got the Phoenix affix at the minute, so she's definitely not going to be doing anything. Older just to look after him, worry about him, than obviously worrying about the bloody game, because it's only a game.
No, it's not. It's life.
I
Life
mean,
is the game.
when you look at my playtime, you would think it's life. It's a
Oh,
life sentence. Yeah, you could do the time walking raid this week. I forgot about that.
yep. I don't know what item it gives you.
It gives you a cash, which is it's a heroic equipment loot piece.
It's heroic, is it?
Yep. and you get a chance in that cache to loot the Invincible Reins and the Head of Mimron.
Mimron, yes. Reigns, now I've got it.
But I mean, that's what I had to do last. It was actually obviously the last time this was in circulation. The Wrath of Lich King. I did that Mimron's head and Invincible Reigns because of that cache. That's where I got them from.
Oh,
I,
is it?
I did it 14 times. Yeah, I did the raid 14 times that week. Obviously on 14 different characters.
Yeah.
I think I got Mimron's head after about the sixth try, and then I got Invincible Reigns on the last, obviously the 14th try. Those caches. Right, so, and let's double check. I handed the question, but I'm double check. I do have all of the transmog off the vendor because I don't want to make myself out to be a fibder. I do have all the toys, that is for sure, and I do have the mount. All of these reputation need because I've got them all. I need a rep token. Got drink. Got boots. We've got rings. We've got gloves. Any of that. Necks. We don't need necks or anything. So no, I do have everything. The only thing I could possibly waste a couple of Timewalking badges on is some of the heirloom upgrade tokens, but I'm really not that fussed about the heirlooms anymore because it's actually better just to loot the gear as you level rather than putting heirloom gear on.
Yeah.
Well, I
Yeah,
say
yeah,
that
yeah,
it
keep it right.
still works, but if you get stuff from like a raid or something when you're leveling, it outscales the heirloom stuff quite considerably. Right, let's go back to Valdraken. Before I make any decisions of what I'm doing next, I'm actually going to take my break. So I'm just going to take a quick 5-minute break where I go off and check on my wife and kids, make sure the wife's got some sort of beverage to keep herself ticking over, and make sure all my kids are asleep. I'm not annoying the wife. My wife is disabled and can't get around very easily, so I end up doing lots of things for her. So it won't be too long. I will leave you with a bit of music. I'll change the music and crank it up a little bit. We will go from there. Put on. Should we put? Oh, I know what we'll put on. Nope, that's not what we wanted on. Can't find it. Can't find what I was going to put on. Stick with it. Turn this volume up a little bit, and I won't be 5-10 minutes. Right. Give
Yes,
myself.
bros.
See what we
Right,
decide to
works.
do the new.
Do a shitload of it, win. I'm gonna fucking die, but you know.
Oh, look. Got some shinies there. I didn't notice. Okay, great fucking scorpion fucking eye.
We wanted to get a different.
And another great scorpion eye.
What keys I've done on. Yeah, what I might try and do. I might try and get into a Oracular, my warrior.
Other
Try
ones
that.
done.
See how badly it goes in a pug. No,
Normal. Well, ain't it?
no. HC on the warrior.
Ah, right, okay.
Try my get my legendary. Get my legendary on stream. Get the stream of luck.
I keep seeing people zapping the bosses with what looks like purple fucking augment, but I know it's not an augment. Do you know what that is?
Not a
It's-
clue.
It's thingy rune, isn't it?
No, it's not an augment, bro. Problem is I can't work out how to do it. Roar of the Shadow Flame, shadows by... Yeah, that's him doing it.
Get into Fury back. I think I've got the right build on.
So I'm not sure what he's doing, but channeling something.
Raid. Go for the raid AoE build because I don't like the single target build. It's and then we see if we can find a Barak heroic kill.
You ain't gonna get a Barak kill, you know it.
Oh, I'll get a Barak kill on this. Easy. Whether or not the
Bang it, then you get your trinket as well, and your axe.
I wonder if Kritzler needs a warrior. Let's see if I can sneak into his group. He probably needs a healer. He's at Tindril. There was a frack heroic group there. They're trying to invade another streamer's. Oh, he's invited me. I'm a coming. I'll be there in a sec. There he goes. Can you tank instead? Nope. Nope. Not tank this season. This tier.
Not happening. I still think you should go with the old 1-3 left. And
It's doing alright for tanks this season, which is fucking weird for us.
yeah, Adam was saying we got like
Normally
10
just
tanks
Adam.
for the race.
We got 10 potential. We got 10 potential tanks for the race. Or 11. Sorry, I counted.
It's mental.
Obviously, not everybody can tank, but there's only 2 people down that's selected tank only. So. Did he invite me in because they needed a warrior? Is that what he's?
Or just wanted to shout.
Yeah, I want a warrior shout. Do need to quickly put on my warrior buff, so. Well, I say warrior buffs. I actually mean weapon buffs. And a flask. And then cry.
That's my shame, it's better. I ain't gonna deal with any of that bullshit.
Probably waiting for me to log into his Discord, but it's not happen. Unless he specifically
We
tells
aren't
me
gonna
to.
offend Joe. We won't be offended if he fucks off and leaves us.
No, we won't be offended.
No, I'm not saying you would. But unless he specifically asks me to, I'm not going to. Oh, he's on his DK, so he's trying to farm the legendary as well. It's mine. You're not allowed it. I said so. Oh, actually, that's a good point. I need to loot spec. Oh, we've got some from Gilrog. Got a few of his guild members in group, and the rest of it's. Hello, new warlock. Say who invited them. So I'm guessing somebody.
No, it wasn't me this time.
Springsall. Sign up via the guild finder.
Huge trinket. I doubt I'll get it, but huge trinket anyway. No, I'm not getting the trinket. What a surprise. At the end of the day, I say I'm only here for the chance to get me fucking axe.
Seem to be waiting a long time for this. Brought you up to 448, Susie. Nice. Well, you know, happy to help. Didn't realise that his guild was 4 of 9 mythic either.
I appear to be tanking now. My tank died.
Well, I mean, another fellow streamer friends run, those that are watching on my stream and you want to go and check it out. His name's Kritzler, Ritlzer, on Twitch. I think he is streaming it, must be. Doesn't usually let anybody into the groups unless they're watching. Just because that way then they all join the Discord and listen to him via his stream if they're not in the Discord.
Oh, you selfish bastard. I'm always watching your stream and you never invite me into the group.
That's because you're shit.
Yeah, I figured as much.
I mean, yeah, I've got a point.
Oh, fucking
Oh,
When do you sneak in?
Nah, how was it go?
free healing this as well, which is 2, 3, 14. I can be your snack.
You move them off the first folks at Ash Blooms.
Right, what I will do is not in the stream currently, but I will shout out for him for those that want to go and follow him. There's his Twitch address. It's a very interesting clip that it's decided to take of him. Little green angry dwarf running around with his 2 big gore howls. Got some very confident healers here for sure. That's damn sure. He's looking for another healer. Keep stacking up these DBS. The healer in the not very well geared. In all the raid buffs, see, this is what it is. And I hope he doesn't expect me to do lots of damage, because just because I've got the gear doesn't mean to say I can do damage, because certainly doesn't mean a thing. All the gear and no clue. That's me. Me.
All the will know. Let's go.
All we need now, though, is to get the Lego off of Thorak. And I can quit raiding this tier.
Yeah, today, motherfucker.
Well, I won't quit raiding. I'll just force the guild into doing mythic raiding and bang our heads against a brick wall when we can't get past the first boss.
Here's the first few.
We should be able to beat the first two at least. The third choice is where it goes a bit wonky, because you either go Council or Volcaros, both of which are actually nasty on mythic. So got it. Probably check out other warriors' talents. Rocking.
Other tanks put in the trees all the way over there, but we need them over here.
Same build I'm using. Self healer, I think. Waiting for. We're going to pull in a minute once this healer's here. Got now 2, 4, 15. Yeah. I guess that low item level. Right. Okay. I'll make myself look silly now because I'm technically one of the highest kid. Probably thought I'd be a carry, bringing me in. Little does he know.
You're the one that's going to need carry, mate.
I'm going to be carried, yeah. I'm going to be the carried, not the carrier. I'll look good on the meter for the first 10 seconds and then I'll just disappear.
Yeah, if I could loot a fucking chest piece from somewhere, it'd be fucking good.
Why?
Guess I'm still running around with fucking Shadowcraft tunic on.
You not got the thingy one? The leveling one?
Yeah, the Shadowcraft tunic.
How's that one called?
Yeah, obviously it ran out at 60, didn't it? So.
Slacker.
I seem to be looting everything. I get so many, getting gloves from nearly every fucking boss drop, but no, no tunic or anything. Oh, I need that one. What's that? That's some lace.
Everybody's creeping in to kill this boss on the pole.
You did.
That was a good start. It's gonna be. Jesus Christ. Kid, is that Hunter? 481.6 item level Hunter. Just did 400 plus K on the poll of that boss. And was maintaining it. He just did double the damage of the second place Hunter, who happens to be a survival Hunter.
I'm doing 240k DPS. Get me the fuck out. Fuck off.
Okay. Group's falling apart. The one poll.
Nice.
Why's
We-
that? Oh, 'cause you one pull and you fail.
Just,
then
just
everyone's picking
literally
up.
everybody died.
Well, yeah, that's what happens on Ferrari.
Yes, it is really broken, Lego Lich. Really broken. Right, I'm leaving. I only wanted a Ferrat kill anyway. I didn't really want a Tindril kill. I just saw that he was doing Tindril and I thought, oh well.
Well, you're voting on Ferrari kit, you're on Tinder. They got no chance then, have they?
Let's go for Ferrat. 7 warriors in that one. This is the problem I had the other night when I was trying to do this. Every time I looked for a Ferrat kill, there was like 7 or 8 warriors in each group. Better get over to the back over to the dream though, so I don't get moaned at. When you're miles away, warrior. What are you doing?
Just because you're a scrub.
God, that's going to have the legendary when he kills it. Keep telling myself that.
Dreams can come true.
They
just
can.
For you.
Can. They can and they will. We'll be able to get into a group first, though.
Yeah, it'd help.
That's the
Well, what are you on about, Adam? You're fucking Uber Warrior, you can probably solo it.
good, mate. Watch
completely.
me. Completed it, mate. Multiple characters. Ahead of the curve on 3 tunes. I didn't pay for them either.
Cutting edge, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it, cutting it. Yep, definitely.
Oh, which is the third one you've got it at? Like, Demon Hunter, me, and... What's your third one?
Payment.
You got it on your chamois, already?
No, I'm pulling your leg.
I'm gonna say.
If I'd done it on the shaman, then I would have been paid for. It would have been paid for. Or, you know, a hard hookup from somebody. Just do this. Just do the dispels. Just do dispels. That's all you're here for. Just do dispels.
It's like me when when I missed out on one of the first guild kills, and I got to, I can't remember which boss it was that. I think it was something in BFA, and they were like, when I first met that group, and they were like, we need a shaman. What do you need a shaman for? We need you to interrupt. Okay, what about damage? We don't need damage, just interrupt.
Just do the interrupts, yeah.
Okay. It was that boss. Well, there's twin bosses. There's 2 of them.
Oh,
Keep
yeah.
interrupting one. That
Yeah.
one. Yeah, we just just need you to interrupt and touch anything else. Okay. I can do that.
Loads of Farak groups up. Just many Farak. Thought there would be.
Phoenix Affix is taking Shaz a while, isn't it?
Yeah, he was refusing to take his lead. I think he keeps nodding off, but got to make sure it eats.
Need a tank now. Tanks are left.
Broke me straight on. No, thought it froze. I thought the stream had froze. It hasn't. Had on the teleprompter, as I call it. I'm not gonna, I don't think I'm gonna do this to get this done tonight, because I'm looking at these groups and like so many warriors in them. Well, they want just heals. Crack only curve. I've got curved, or you want me to link it? I'll sign up as DPS or tank. Oh, he was signing up as. Alright then, that's alright then. You know what? One more warrior won't hurt. I'm trying to join a group that's got 4D. Is it? No, 3 DKs, 7 warriors, 2 paladins.
7 warriors.
4 paladins, 3 paladins. Sorry, 7 warriors, 3 DKs, 3 paladins. Don't think I'm getting into that group somehow.
That takes the piss.
Blind. Is that the one that had all the warriors in it? I can't tell. Blind from it. Have expired. Expiring 30 seconds. Find. Or Farak 480 plus. It's got 2 warriors in it already, but they are missing healers, so they're probably not going to want another warrior. But we will try.
Go for it, you can do it.
Got his fucking head off.
I only have to kill it before the end of the week. Oh, I've got in. I was saying.
Yeah. Just about.
Now we just have to do this properly. Oh, how do we get the rack? I had this problem the other day. Work out how to get there now.
Fly through the portal thing.
Yeah, I know, but I've got to get there first.
Oh, yeah, I see you're on platform 1.
Over there, so there's this first platform. First platform. Let's get over there and land first. Oh, I've been summoned. There we go. Oh, cutscene's gonna. This skipped the other day. Now it stopped skipping again.
Yeah, mine
Thing.
skipped yesterday as well. It seems to depend on what character I'm on.
Oh, wrong food. I'm just right food. I'll repair as well in a second. Leader of this group, Shaman. My mission, should I choose to accept it, is be above that shaman in damage, because if I'm not, I'll get removed. That is my mission, be above the shaman.
Your mission is to freeze the fridge.
Mission is to loot this bloody legendary.
set more realistic.
More realistic goals. Yep. 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 Could volunteer to do the seeds. I can do the seeds. How to do? I'm pretty good at doing the seeds. But I'd just rather not be the first person to have to drop the seed and make the garden, because that's the pressure. That's where the pressure's on. The first seed is always the most important seed.
Especially when you drop it too far to the
Mate,
right.
not a case of dropping it too far to the right. People have to move, get in the garden. Once it's dropped, you move into it. I can only drop it where it's safe to drop it, is the issue. People can't use their eyes and move their feet. That's not down to me. That's one thing that DBM and bigwigs can't do for you. Tell you where it's been dropped. Tell you to move into it, mind you, but oh, of course he's got the bloody augury. Of course he has. Well, this is the ape I'm using. Oh. Got pips. We're all using this same build. He's got slightly different balance. For some reason, every time I check the builds, can't seem played instead of Titanic. Reap, you reap. Waiting on 2 more healers, I would guess. Three monk healers and an evoker healer. What could possibly go wrong? Nothing, hopefully. He's only bringing in 480 plus item level people. I mean, you can bring all the item level if you like, but it doesn't matter if you can't do what you're supposed to do with the gear that you've got, aka moi. I mean, that's what you got to look now. You got to actually look to see how many kills people have more than if they've got curve.
To be honest, though, achievements have never meant shit anyway. The worst thing that ever came into the game was that gear score thing.
I mean, that's where item levels and all that shit came about. That's the trouble with gear score. It was a broken system because you could corrupt it.
Yeah, you could have loads in your bag and it would still count.
Got another.
We now have 5 paladins, 3 DKs, and 2 warriors in this group. Guess what? We're all after.
None of you are gonna get it.
Absolutely. I almost had a tank fucking cancel then. Thankfully, the fucking another tank turned up. I tanked this entire raid on the looking for a raid, but I've never done it anything higher. And let's face it, on looking for a raid, you can fucking solo tank it and still fuck it up and still get it right.
Oh, 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 oh. What is he doing? We've got five healers now. He's filling this up with damage.
He's going to outpower it, isn't he? That's what he's hoping.
The trouble is, as we know as a guild, damage isn't everything. It's doing the mechanics is the issue. If you don't do the mechanics, you're going to wipe. It's the seeds on the last bit. If you don't do the seeds mechanic properly.
From what I gather and I can understand, a lot of the well-firsters and that don't even have a great gear. It's the fact they do tactics properly.
Oh, you have to do tactics. You don't do the tactics, you,
Very much.
you wipe. It's simple as that.
Yeah, because I was watching a video the other day about high keys. It's not about your gear. It's not about that. It's about using your survivals, because everyone is supposed to survive and help survive. And that's how they do it. So if they have to drop a couple of seconds worth of DPS so they avoid a charge or something, then that's what makes the key work. Not that you're fucking 300 IO or 3000 IO and fucking geared to the teeth.
I find when it comes to doing Mythic Plus keys, anything between 19 and 19, 20 and 21, most groups are say special. Anything above a 21, you go into a 22 and stuff, they're usually pretty small, smooth. But the trouble is, if you do wipe on a 22 or above, you pretty much just reset the key and go again.
I've also noticed on some of the videos that YouTube seems to want to make me watch all these runs, it's the same few people all the time. Where can we go now?
Right, here we go. Watch the augury trinket drop now, and I can't roll on it because I'm set to tank. Won't actually inspect these tanks. What trinket? He's got the heroic version of the fucking tank trinket. So he's got the normal version, or it drops on normal. So he's going to want it. And the other tank, or the demon hunter's using the augury and the cataclysmic brand. So he's full nukage. Right. We're bringing in a 6th healer. They're playing it safe. They're playing it safe. Except for summon that. I'm to embarrass myself and fall over. You're not on your demon hunt, and remember, Adam, you're a warrior.
Warrior, don't stand in the foul flames, shadow flames, or whatever they're called. No, you can't foul rush into him this time. But you can
No, but I can leap the wrong direction.
Go right deep into it instead. Yeah, I know. I thought that as soon as I said it.
Interesting to see how they do it, because every group I've done this with has done this slightly differently. Wish they would make up their mind which side they're standing, though. So I can not stand in front of the boss. Be a good shout.
Oh, about to get ducked.
Whack. Away we go. Make up your mind. Everybody just got clouted by the blooming explosion there.
Boss needs ducking. My duck ran out before I could do it. I'm tanking.
On me. Oh, I just died.
What the hell?
I just died. It was on me by the looks of it, because I just died. How the hell did I die? Hit me. Died to the firestorm? That's embarrassing. Oh, not only did I die to the firestorm, I died to the firestorm very quickly. I got hit by it 4 times in less than a second, which is over 880k health.
Yeah, I had that in LFR earlier. my not one. Absolutely got annihilated.
That was fast. Oh, I'm 16th on the meter now. Oh well. Carry me through. They got 1 set of orbs, the shield's gone. If you're watching the stream. On the intermission. They didn't even have to move the boss to get the dragon to drop. But we'll watch it from the floor and watch the whole thing telling me I'm an idiot for dying. And hold out because there'll be a resin coming soon. Shame I can't get rid of this release combat button. All the healing ads are shielded at least, so that's a good thing. Oh, they've got the 2 Colossus separated though, that's not usually ideal. And they're pulling them in front of the breath. Better move out of the breath, Mr. Hunter, you're going to die otherwise. No, he moved at the last second. Screaming ads. They've been dragged out the middle. I can't really see. One of the DKs has gripped one in. We were running commentary instead. This. No, they have made a clear path for the healing ads. The healing ads are all shielded now. As long as they kick that screaming ad. That's. Oh, that was so close. So close. But the Colossus is still active. About the other one. Dead. That one's dead, and they're all on the boss. I'm just going to lay dead here. You battle res someone. Who did they battle res? See who the battle res? Who else died? Must have been a healer, I'm guessing. Wouldn't have been a tank. I wasn't paying attention. You know what's going to happen now, don't you? They're going to kick me just as I go to kill the boss. That's what usually happens if you die on phase 1.
Yeah, just as you die.
Well, there's that much damage in this group that the boss is at 44% and the second breath is just coming across the room now. If that gives you any idea of how much damage this group's doing. So the boss hasn't landed a second time yet from the phasing. The Colossuses are both at 30%. All the healing ads are nearly dead.
Oh, I won it. I won a trinket. I won the pip trinket.
Rats. Both the Colossuses are dead. There's a few screaming ads left on the other side. Leave them. Nope, they are going to go and take them out because healing ads are. Oh, the tank was the tank that died. Died for a second time while they've left dead. Boss has health now. Boss is at 38%.
Sadly, though, I've not had any of those protecting bad luck things.
No. It's about to fly away. The boss is at 35, dropping 34% going into phase 3. Now we're to see if they do the seed mechanic correctly. This is going to be really embarrassing. I'm going to have lied dead the whole fight, and then the legendary is going to drop for me.
Yeah. Could you imagine how pissed we will be? Fucker didn't even do anything.
Yep. You can find out. Boss is kind of melting at the moment, as long as they don't accidentally take out one of the seeds. And they group together now. Oh no! People are dropping the tornadoes in the middle of the group. Oh, they just wiped.
Well, you're not getting your axe now.
Was silly of them. 15%. Yep, 15% white. Well, at least I get a chance to stay alive now and help, at least. If I don't get removed.
Oh, so that's a kick.
Unless they kick me now, yeah.
Let's go.
All you get is cringe. I don't know what killed the Demon Hunter tank twice, to be honest with you. Kill now, please. Well, I would love to be alive for this kill, so if you could, please not let me die. I think silly. I mean, that was technically my own stupidity, but I couldn't see what was happening. I thought I had the ring on me. I think it was me that had the ring on me on the thing there. It looked like it must have been on me when I was moving, because I was trying to move out to the edge, and I got slapped by the bosses. Fire spawn thing on the platform.
Slapped you with a wet fish in the face.
Remember the one golden rule of DPS in Adam.
They're alive, mate. Yep.
No, can't heal stupid.
Well, yeah, there is that. It was more of the case of the fact that I was moving thinking I had the ring, although I didn't see it tell me I had the ring, but everybody was stacked up, because as you can imagine how many melee are in this group.
Yeah.
Ooh, I think I hit the boss before the tank. My HP just almost died.
Oh, I've just fat-fingered my shout. It's silly.
Check me popping off at 260k DPS. Yeah, if I can drop to about 2k DPS.
Well, I was 4th. I'm now 8th.
I'm gonna lose now. Got hit by a beam. I wasn't looking.
Wish they'd make up their mind which way they were moving the boss.
Oh, I didn't quite get that out of the way in time. Oh, I'm gonna die. Kill me, bitches, I'm gonna die. Oh, I am fucking dying.
That ain't fucking me this time, so I'm making sure I'd move out and get whatted.
No, I did die. I just got nuked to fucking hell. Lack of healing, that was. I went from being top DPS now to 5th DPS.
I'm doing 148k, and I'm 14th on the meter.
Wow. You
Give you an idea.
big boys in that group then. I have now dropped all the way down to 13th.
Try not to back in lines.
Get me up. Oh, no, it's not really needed. I'll say the DPS in this game is pretty good. There's a lot of
Overcompens-
battles, though.
Overcompensate and we'll move so we don't get touched by the breath. Be extra safe.
And she's down. Oh, check that shit. 2% of fucking trees that spawned.
Oh, we lost 2. Heck. Range to get them because I was shouting in the chat. Range switch to the extra adds on the sides while the melee stay on the boss. But again, Jesus Christ. I don't even know what. Like,
Really, no one's gonna res.
the fucking firestorm again. I just got twatted like 4 times in fucking less than a second. I'm definitely going to be removed if they don't kill it this time. Although he did res. Oh no, the guy that res was 7th. I don't even know what I'm doing differently to. Well, I do know what I'm doing differently to some of these other warriors. They've got the augury trinket. Doing a shit ton of their damage. Yeah, the top warrior who's 2nd at the moment, his trinket's done 7% of his overall damage. Guess that's what happens when I try and be helpful and do the other mechanics like kicking the fucking souls and stuff instead of just doing what everybody else is mindlessly doing, and that's just hitting the boss in the face very hard.
You know you shouldn't do tactics. Tactics are a bad thing.
Still got a battle
What's
res.
that tactics?
Tactics don't exist.
They come in a plastic pot and they get different flavours.
Oh yeah, the shaky things.
Well,
Yeah, that's the one.
the hero's just gone out
Fucking shit, you.
and they're on 30%. The first one was definitely my own fault because I didn't realise that I had.
Shaz has been gone long enough to brew another baby there.
Yeah. Yeah, the first death was definitely on the first pull was definitely my fault, but that one was just don't know what happened there. There's nothing I could do. I moved, dodged the fucking double line.
What's
and-
happened is you've gone onto DPS and you shit at it.
Yeah,
You need to stop making excuses.
of course.
There's a lot of tick damage on that boss.
No, it wasn't tick damage that got me though. It was the fucking floor mechanic with a fire fucking spawned.
The lines.
No, it wasn't. The lines, I dodged the lines. I got caught out because of the freaking fire circles on the floor, the little ones. It's a kill now anyway, unless they literally fuck up this next seed. They're at 6%.
Oh, you said it now.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
it's
You should have seen everybody go cringe.
They're like a 3% or 5% worth.
It was 50. Yeah, we finished at 15%. But there was only 3 people alive, and they managed to do like 5% on their own on that last pull. There we go. I didn't get the legendary. Got a bad luck protection token instead.
Really?
just casually just knead on all the stuff and roll on everything I can just to.
That's what I'm doing.
I'm not winning anything either, so that's right. All I need to do is I need to use my bad luck protection token. And come again and try again next week. I want to say thank you for the carry, but I don't think I'm going to say that. That's the Valdrakken Portal. We want Valdrakken Portal.
Say it, 'cause it's true.
I mean, you might as well have been a carry. That was just disgusting. I was, as I say, I popped off at the start of the fight. I was fourth for about 30 seconds, and then all of a sudden I just started watching everybody just open up, and that was it. I was like 14th. And then I died, so I ended up below the tanks, obviously. I mean, it would have been embarrassing if I was. No, actually, I wasn't below the tanks. I finished, even though I was dead for the last sort of 40% of the boss. I was just finished just above the tanks, only by a million. I didn't get the legendary anyway. I don't think anybody got the. I didn't see anybody get the legendary. It usually pops up and flashes up in everybody's face. So check back just. No, doesn't look like it. No one got the legendary. There's a few people that got ahead of the curve, mind you, in that group. Quite a few people got ahead of the curve. 4 people, in fact. But yeah, done that. I could probably squeeze 1 key in if someone wants to do a key. It doesn't have to be a high one. We could do a short 18 if we've got an 18 between us.
Yeah, I'm up for doing that. I'm just gonna finish this time walking.
Yep, no worries. Oh, I need to
That's not gonna take exactly long, is it? So.
build over back to the Mythic Plus build a warrior on Fury in case I try to do keys later on in the week when everybody's offline. Tonk. We'll go back to Tonk. Who have we got online still? Few of us, not many of us. So many communities.
I'm so sad they got rid of the spit and all.
Rid of the what, sorry?
The spit,
Oh, yeah.
every time I walk past a Valorant fucking member.
You can still spit on the floor.
Yeah, but someone managed to spit on someone in the raid the other day. Spit the shit out of me.
They wrote it.
I've managed to separate a couple of
Yeah, 'cause it
my.
didn't say that they said it. It actually just came up as it normally
Yeah, but
would.
you
It
can
spun me out.
write an emote.
Yeah.
Right, anyway.
Fucking-
Oh my god.
Do that.
You're just a slashy.
I've somehow managed to disable my mini button add-on thing.
Damn, it's intent on not giving me any fucking decent loot. Hands, shoulders. That's it. That's all I get. Not decent loot. None of it's decent loot to this level, but you know what I mean.
Does anyone know how to get the mini button back? Oh, I've done it somehow. Sussed it.
Someone's got your child.
Attached.
Come on, baby. You're sweaty.
Why are you moving him so far around? We're gonna run out of fucking platform, you dibs.
Because the dicks.
Oh well, I've broke my add-ons. I don't know what I've done there.
What have you done?
I can't. I've managed to separate the weak aura add-on out of the mini button bag, and it won't let me put it back in. I mean, it's not an issue, but
Annoying.
yeah,
Have you turned it off and turned it back on?
tried that. Try again, actually. Try the weak auras one. Bottom, because alphabetical. Oh. Have we tried turning it on and off again?
Sure as laughing it.
Try giving it a swift kick.
Control right clicking.
Just bang on the
dragging
side
it
of
in.
it. Just poof.
I'm just
Control right clicking.
yeah. I did that for the mini button thing, but the weak auras wasn't working. So it had a warning sign on it for some reason as well. So I'm reloading it anyway. Just a prime example why I don't like to use weak auras, because I'm not just weak auras, but using add-ons in general. No, I broke it. It can stay where it is. I'm not fucking about with it.
Signet Ran just dropped. I rolled a fucking nothing.
I was actually after the Astral Keys button, what I was after, but I realised that I'd separated weak auras somehow. Got yeah, that's right. I've got to save. I've got a fall on my Demon Hunter and a rise on my Warrior. Won't be doing them tonight. A rise and fall. Or Shannon. What?
That's not Batman, you know.
Not come up in my.
Vengeance.
I got a fall.
Oh, what level?
15.
15.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not done keys.
No, I know I haven't done keys for a while.
The poop key.
We can probably 3-star that though.
And it gave me a poop with what was my key actually? We did it last night, didn't we? No, not. Oh, no, sorry, I didn't do no keys last night, did I?
No, you weren't invited.
Well, you're not invited to my key now. Fuck
One
you.
me that didn't invite you. It were Adam. We were like, Shaz has not responded quick enough, so Shaz can't come.
I asked who was doing keys,
then-
and then everybody
when she
shouted,
said,
and then I
"Oh,
went,
I'll
I need a
sit down
healer.
for you," He were like, no, don't want you to. Don't want no shitty walker.
I didn't say that.
But you fucking wrote in group chat.
That's what I wrote in group chat. Yeah, of course it was.
I'm a Shan in Ballaroot is Mythic Plus / Raid Leader. A rogue.
Ooh.
Never mind. Agadoo. It's
Right, I want to cage this puppy. Send it to my alt.
What are you doing?
If these still sell, let's go try that.
That's way too many officers listed in that fucking guild.
Probably because they're all people's alts. That's why I.
They're all AJs and fucking Vicky's all.
Why I removed half of mine because there's too many. Well, I mean, when you have like, I think I've got like 20 characters within the in the guild. I don't really want to have every single one of them as an officer. It's not uncommon now, though, to see that you've got one of every class as an officer. Like the higher ranking guilds. Got like a class leader, as it were, that you'd
That's what
go
we
and.
used to have in Overbuffed. We used to have like a hunter leader, a druid leader.
Yeah.
It makes sense because it's yeah. Well. But you didn't have your alts as officers.
Yeah.
You had them as like I can't remember what they were. They're a different level. They weren't officers, but they weren't like raiders. They were just like deputies or something like that. So you had limited stuff that you could do if you're on an alt, but you could still talk in officer chat.
Yeah.
That person who's been going on about Valorant, right? They're a rogue, and they are 483 item level, and they're 2.9k rated.
Yep. Being a rogue, that wouldn't surprise me in the slightest. But what's that? The only tune that they've got, and only player they've got that's worth having. I mean, have they actually done any raiding yet?
Not this season, no. The last they did was Aberrant, and I think they got 2 on HD.
Huge.
Massive that, what do you mean? AJ79 of HD, you know, when it comes to
Mate hooked him up. Oh, I know who hooked him up. I know exactly who it was. Didn't hook him up for a full clear. Remember the annoying Rue?
Oh yeah. Like Plex looks like he's playing 2 characters. Looks like he's still playing his warlock, but then he's got a shaman called
Yep.
Plexity.
Yep. I was in a raid group with Plex the other day. A pug. Yeah. Said hello.
I can't believe Lewis came back to the game. To be honest.
What? It just surprised me that he went over there more than anything.
Obviously, he's AJ's bitch, little bum buddies the other end. Why none of them ever had girlfriends?
Well, Lewis is gay though, isn't he?
I don't know.
Well, that's Shannon's statement is still correct. That's why you don't have a girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't like it.
He doesn't swing that way.
He wants the pole, not the hole.
It's a pole, not. Fucking hell! It's a long time since I've heard someone say that.
That's it though. Once you spot one person from Valorant, they look like flies around shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. AJ being the shit.
Oh, it was funny today. He was like, oh, do you want me to grab the kids from school? And I'm like, no. I said because I like to take Phoenix out, like just to get that like 10 minutes of fresh air. Because obviously being cooped up in the house is going to be no good for him all the time. So I was like, no, it's fine. I can pick them up. It was like, oh well, I'll come with you anyway because I'll walk the dog. Because obviously they've still got Vicky's dog.
Mm.
Well, let me tell you, I hope he comes on the school run every Guy was just losing his shit with the dog
Hmm.
24/7 because the dog doesn't listen,
Yeah.
and the dog took AJ for a walk.
Nice.
Hmm.
Do you want me to swap over?
Yeah, go for it. Well, whenever you're ready, I'm actually gonna quickly finish. I'm gonna finish my stream for the night, and I'll probably stay on and do a few
I'll
bits and
wait when you-
pieces. So I'm just
I'll
gonna
wait until you're in that then.
go quiet for a minute while I finish up. Right, boys and girls, few of you that are left still hanging on so late in the evening with me. Much appreciated you're still here, but I am actually going to call it a night here. I'm going to do a few little bits off stream before I go to bed and call it a night myself. So I'm going to have a quick look to see who we have possibly raid out to. Got another one of my Dungeon Dojo pals online to raid out to. A few people online tonight. Gonna raid tonight. Who gonna raid tonight? Apparently we're gonna raid no one tonight because for some reason it won't let me raid out. It's not letting me press the raid out button for some reason. Oh well. Well, anyway, much appreciated everybody being here. I will be back on Monday for more raiding with the guild. Hopefully we'll be able to knock over Farak on heroic as a guild again for a second time. We ever hopeful. And how we get on then, I guess. But until then, I bid you adieu. Catch you later. Very much for being here. Bye for now.